I think I've gone a bit insane. Everything I'm writing about and singing about is genuinely things that I've been through, and I think that's what really clicked for me with this EP, that this is like the most me thing that I've ever done. Okay, good. So we're just filming. We're filming the video. So I wrote I Like You about a situation that I had involving someone I really liked and being at social events and feeling really awkward and just out of place. I wrote it with my really good friend Frances. We wrote the song in her flat, in her little studio, and she done really simple production to it, and we had just chords and put it together with the lyrics and the melodies, and I think it will really resonate with my fans because there's just a lot of people who feel awkward and have a lot of anxiety about going to social events, and it's a very big thing being young and not really knowing where to place yourself. I played the song live on my tour with Khalid and everyone really liked it, and I got a lot of requests to release it, so I thought having it first on the EP would be so great. The video idea is being in a club with someone you really like and all your friends and feeling really awkward, and there being different situations and different moods for different scenes. It's about feeling comfortable with other people, and then as soon as you see that person, you just don't know what to do. Okay, yeah, I'm done. Okay, cool, should I come in? My favourite song of the EP is definitely Bedroom, and that's why I called it Bedroom, because it's just so personal and it's very honest, and probably one of the most honest songs I've ever wrote. And it's very vulnerable, which is kind of just what I wanted to give out. Just wanted to bear it all and be like, this is me. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's the one. And then slowly, like... Is that the logic? What is that?
Yeah, I can't tell you my secrets, because I have to kill you, mate. I mean, that is logic, yeah. Just like...
The film, what's it called?
Single EQ.
Ah, you hated saying that, didn't you?
Yeah. Single EQ. Alright, so maybe go.
Ooh, all that I can think about is you. All that I can talk about is you.
It's so watery now.
And then bring it out of water.
That's
in the second half and it will sound bright. I think the hardest thing for me as an artist was trying to find my identity in my music and struggling to just find something that I really wanted and I liked making. It was definitely a really hard time for me because I was writing so much and I was writing with amazing people, and it just didn't feel like it was clicking with me, and I felt like I wasn't giving my all in my songs. I wasn't being that honest. I didn't really know what direction I wanted to go in.
Sorry, mate. How are you? You right?
Never felt like I do when it says on your bed.
So from the Khalid tour, I had just gone back into writing and started writing some songs that I really loved and writing with some producers that I really loved. In that time, I wrote with Bav. I wrote with a whole week with him, and we got in different writers to help us out, and we wrote Bedroom in that time. And Bedroom was a song that I got really excited about, as it was kind of the last song that I wrote from the whole EP, and it's ended up being the name of the EP and kind of the whole focus point. And so I got really excited about it and just went in and like really knuckled down on the production and vocals and just wanted it to deliver really well.
In your bedroom, lying in your arms like a mental. All the little worries inside my head float away somehow. And then we've got a lifetime of problems, but I don't care if we solve them. Cause when it's only us in your bedroom, nothing can hold us down. And we just watch the world.
So Bedroom is about a relationship, and it's kind of conflicted between wanting to be with them and not wanting to be with them, and it's mostly like insecurities that you've had before and not really wanting to commit and being scared to commit and scared to give yourself to someone and to be in a relationship with someone. And especially being young, not being in any relationships, it's always quite a difficult situation because you want to be single and you want to enjoy your life and you think that that's like the best thing, but also being with this person makes you feel so good and there's nothing that compares to it. So the chorus is really about just being with that person and being in a safe space with that person and just loving everything about them. And like, especially for me, my bedroom is such a personal space and it's somewhere that I go when I feel conflicted, when I feel sad, when I feel angry. And it's somewhere I write a lot of my lyrics, so I wanted to make it based on that. And for me, Bedroom is just about wanting to be in that space with someone, despite everything that's going on around them.
I'm like her biggest fan. I know that she was 5, man.
Someone who I really enjoyed writing with was Jimmy Napes, and he always kind of wanted to bring out my voice in my songs and just had a really organic, classic way of writing music. And we'd always start on piano and we'd end up with a really amazing song. But I was still finding my sound. I definitely didn't find my sound until a lot further down the line, but just writing and singing was enough to keep me very interested, and that's all I really wanted to do was sing. And then through meeting Jimmy Napes, I found myself in the studio with Disclosure. The first song that we wrote together was Searching, and then through meeting them I just started writing with loads of other artists and loads of different producers and different writers and meeting some amazing people on the way. Yeah, put it loud so everyone can hear it. When you do a good ad-lib.
Yeah.
Just put it right at the beginning of the song. Dry.
Right in the middle of this verse, perhaps.
I think the best part of the day was when you were like looking at the grapes. It was like this.
Yeah. What concerns me is that this is just my life. I act like this all the time. And it's only really you that
Picks up on
it. So what's everyone else thinking? They're probably thinking the same, but just keeping it to
You're a
themselves.
fucking psychopath. The third song in my EP is called Good Intentions, and this was written last year with some of my favourite writers, Mike and Dan, who I also wrote my song Talk with. We wrote this in a few weeks after we wrote Talk, and it started with a beat and we started to build around the beat, and we just knew straight away we were onto something really exciting.
Even know what's going on inside. Look at good intentions, but I only make it worse. I always make it worse.
It took us only a few hours to write it actually, but we kept going back to the production because we wanted to make it perfect and just really fun, and it's probably the most pop song that I've ever written, but I'm absolutely in love with it.
Like I'm someone else, 'cause I hate myself, and I'm learning.
The song is about meaning really well, but your actions not showing that you're meaning very well, and it kind of links back to I Like You with being really awkward and the anxiety just creeping through and not really knowing how to act when you're around someone you like. For me anyway, I feel like sometimes I get so shy and awkward in situations that people think I'm coming across as rude, and that's why it says I've got good intentions but I always make it worse.
I only make it worse. I always make it worse. Give me time and I'll show you. intentions, but you see me at my worst. Never think it through first. Give me time to recover.
It's just like a conflicted space, and I've definitely been through those situations so many times. And I'd never really wrote about it before, but I'd spoke to a lot of my friends about it. I spoke to family members, spoke to people I knew, and they had been through exactly the same thing. And I thought, well, if it's really relatable and if people have done it before, then I should write about it and put it into a song.
Good intentions, but I only make it worse. I always make it worse. Give me time, and I'll show you.
So I wrote the songs separately. I didn't write the songs next to each other. So they were kind of at different points of my life. But I wrote I Like You at the beginning, and I wrote Nobody But You near to the end. And it definitely tells a story of the start of kind of realising that you do maybe like someone and then not really knowing how to tell them, and then being in the situation of them maybe liking you back and being a bit conflicted with what you really feel and what you want. And then the end is just kind of being like, yep, maybe I do, maybe I like you. And I hope that you want me the same, 'cause I know that I need you. Ooh, ain't nobody but you. Okay, one more. So Nobody But You was written about the person who I'd been writing these songs about, and basically just telling someone who you like, that you really like them, and confessing and being really vulnerable and just being really honest and putting it out there and letting them know how you feel.
And I can't run away from this love that we created. There's no place I'd rather be intoxicated.
I think it's a really nice song to finish the EP with. It's very honest, and it closes the EP really nicely with just guitar and vocal and minimal production, which is probably my most favourite way to write songs.
That you want me the same, 'cause I know that I need you. Ooh, ain't nobody but you.
The video was filmed in Pool Studios, and it's such a beautiful space to just record anything there, so we thought we'll make it really about the song and about the delivery of the song and just all about the lyrics and how honest it is. And we didn't need that much production for the video because we just wanted it to be about the song. It's very nice now that I can sit back and think I've actually got 4 songs that I'm really happy about, and I've put my all into these songs, and it's a massive reward to now know what kind of direction I want to go in. And I'm always evolving, I'm always changing, and I'm always going to be growing as an artist. But yeah, I'm definitely like on the right track now to be writing more and more songs that are personal to me. So this is it. Bedroom EP, Liv Dawson.
Never felt like I do when it's us on your bed, looking up with the words taking shape of our head.
I hope you really enjoy this documentary and all the videos that we've recorded. We've recorded 2 videos today, and this is the final one. And we're all very excited, but very sad to be finishing it. But it's going to be there soon.
To see the forest when I'm still trying to plant the trees. Don't know where we're gonna end up, all our love means if I'm still growing around my heart. But when it's only us in your bedroom, lying in your arms like I'm meant to,